What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We have this is probably the most exciting thing I've done to the car so far. I'm super pumped about this. This is what we've been waiting for. This is the beginning right here. No more fixing problems. It's all about the beautiful modifications we're gonna do to this thing. So this is an AEM intake for my car. So we're gonna take out the factory intake and put in the brand new performance parts. So let's get started. So intakes are designed to allow air to flow into the motor and then mix with gasoline inside the cylinder heads, creating combustion. An upgraded performance intake allows for more air, so it's a better quality combustion, increasing horsepower. So stock stuff, very restrictive. Performance parts, very less restrictive. So I'm gonna fire this thing up because they make choo-choo noises when you upgrade them. We'll fire this up, give it a couple revs, let you guys listen to it, and then we'll take the factory stuff out. No choo-choo noises, so we're gonna fix that. All right, let's get it. All right, so hopefully you guys can see what I'm seeing. So here, let me grab gum, frozen gum, more gum. Perfect, here we go. Yes. All right. So there's a reason why I got this intake over other intakes. Can't forget the good old Rockstar energy drink. And this one comes with a shroud that hooks up to my, oh, we got stickers, yay. All right, installation instructions. We'll look at that later. License plate cover, probably won't use that. All the brackets and hardware. Rubber gasket, where is it? Okay, so that sits on the turbo and leads to the intake. Okay, we're getting closer to the part, okay. That's a beefy pod filter. Oh. Dude, here we go. Okay. Sweet. All right, so I gotta remember how this sits. Okay, it sits like this. So this sits in here. Pretty sure something like this, right? So the intake tubing comes up from the turbo. The intake filter sits right here. Okay. And then this part right here connects to my actual ram air duct through this hole right here. I'm gonna have to look at the instructions and figure out how it exactly sits in there. But these two notches sit inside this little area right here. And it allows cold air from the front of the car, from the ram air duct, to go in here, feed it down straight to the filter. The other systems, they just kind of had this part deleted, and like this thing would only just push air that way. But this had this thing right here. This is exactly why I wanted to get this intake, is because of this part right here, because it clips into the actual ram air intake. And so I'm gonna take a look at the instructions, figure out if I'm actually, this is, oh yeah, this is it. It is sitting right, okay. So it's just like that, and then that sits down on the frame underneath. All right, we're gonna have to do some little finagling. So let me get everything situated in place, and then we'll put everything together. All right, sweet. All right, so I looked at the instructions, and apparently we got to take this off so we can mount something inside the ram air intake duct right here. So I'm gonna take it off. And just like that, the ram air intake is off. Yeah. All right, next step is I'm gonna mount the new coupler onto the turbo. So I'm gonna get this out of here and put this back in the box. Alright, so I'm gonna need my... Where'd I put it? Where'd I put it? Ah. Always misplacing tools. So you don't want this stuff too tight because you're gonna have to like adjust it, move it around, and make sure everything sits properly. So just snug enough so it'll sit on there, and then we're just gonna push this right on the turbo, just like that. And I'll show you in a second. Angle that just right there. Okay, so that coupler we just put on, we just put it on the turbo. We're gonna adjust this so it's easy to access later on in life if we ever need to go back down this road. So I'm gonna tighten this real quick and we'll see what the next step is. All right, now I'm gonna put this little spacer down on the body, right? I'm pretty sure they mean this hole right here, but it's in the way. So when the time comes, we're just gonna leave it right down there. So when the time comes, we're probably gonna have to put a bolt through that, through the frame, I think. Or it could be the other one, I don't know. There's two bolt holes there. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to move that. I'm just gonna let it sit right there. Right there. Alright. Okay, so they want you to put these cushioning rubber things on it, and I hope they never come off because they're a complete bitch. It's like the angle right here, right here. It sucks. And if you do it, you're gonna hate it. But we got it. All right, after an hour of fiddling, I gotta do some trimming, but everything, all the gaskets and grommets and stuff, they're all on. So, whew, that's a pain in the ass. All right, we needed the bigger one, and it says place this here. Okay, we're gonna leave that for something later. Then it says grab this thing, place your intake tube through this hole, and place an engine bay. So I'm gonna figure out, I need to put that right here real quick. Actually, I need to do some trimming on this because there's some excess stuff going on. Alright, we did some trimming. We're gonna put this somewhere else. Right there. Yeah. Okay, that looks good. That's good. Sweet. Okay, so we're gonna put this on that. We're gonna put this apparently down in here. I'm gonna put this down in here like this. And I'm gonna put this in this coupler hole like this. Alright, that's that. Lines up with that. That's okay, there we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, we're making progress here. Alright, so trying to get the tube into the tube leading to the turbo. I gotta do it, get the shroud in here. slipped off the turbo just a little bit, so stick this down in there. Okay, back on the turbo. Okay, I'm gonna have that sit there, and then I'm gonna move the intake out of the way. All right, now I need to tighten the bolts on the shroud, this thing, shroud. And yeah, well, let me grab those. There's a mounting bolt at the bottom of this. And this thing is a nightmare to find the threads, because everything, it's that bolt right there, but it's underneath it. And finding the hole is a nightmare. So I've been struggling with this for the past 10-15 minutes, give or take. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to get it in the hole. Damn it. All right, when I get that in the hole, I'll let you know. All right, good news. I got the nut in the hole. Oh, my back. All right, so hopefully we never have to do anything to take that out, because that was a bitch. All right, so I'm gonna put the intake tube on now, and that's gonna go right down in here. But first I'm gonna tighten the coupler. So we got that nut in. So now I'm gonna tighten this down here. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm gonna tighten this, and I'm gonna tighten this when this is on that, and then we're gonna put it all back together, and yeah. Okay. Alright, so we got the intake tube into its coupler down there, so we gotta tighten that screw up to make sure it doesn't pop off. We gotta tighten that bolt, this bolt right here, and then this bolt, and then slap the intake in after we connect the hoses to it. And then we should be done. Maybe instead of a K&N sticker, we'll take it home, clean it up, and slap one of those AEM ones on it, you know? Yeah, because we're representing the brand now. Not gonna lie, kind of a pain in the ass. You know, all the little tiny things, you know? It's just a lot of little tiny places, nothing for big hands. Alright, battery died, so swap that out. What are we doing? Lightning? Lightning? It's a long ass bolt. This is a super long bolt. Alright, so now we're gonna, I don't know if I can really set you guys up here. Actually, yeah, there we go. That works. Alright, so I'm gonna put this right here, and then we're gonna stick that like that. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta tighten that screw down there. Yeah, it's definitely loose. Whoever designed this car is an asshole. Okay, so we have one tube right here. We have another tube right here. We're just gonna put that on just like that. Okay, so there's two clamps. I just want to make sure this is like super tight, because this is the thing that literally holds onto the turbo. It'll all be worth it. It'll all... The grocery getter will be faster. Okay. Okay. Alright, it's starting to look like an actual intake setup. Hell yeah. So I'm gonna tighten this down, check everything over, and it's still super cold out. So I'll be right back when this is all said and done. Bye. Alright. Everything's put back together, everything's tight so far. So, took the old intake out, put the new one in, put all the lines back to it. We have like a oil bypass line that leads down into the intake, so it could, you know, any excess oil can be dumped into the system. I guess there's two of those, that's probably what that is. Tighten up the pod filter, put the intake tubing on, the intake coupler, everything's tight to the turbo. And all we have to do now is test it out. So, let's fire it up and see if it works. All right, so I'm gonna go get food so I can test out this new part. I think it's Chipotle. But as of right now, I don't know if you guys can hear it. I know it's tiny, tiny turbo, but it does this little achoo. Oh, it's cute and it's funny. All right, I'm gonna take a ride. Hopefully I can get some sound clips for you guys, and we'll go from there. All right, give me 1 second. All right, so we're out of the parking garage. It's so cute. It's the little turbo that tried. Alright, let's hit it. Every time I let off the gas, it sneezes at me. Oh God! I hope you're hearing that, dude. I'm making turbo noise. Oh! Ooh, turn. Alright, here we go. Here. Whoops. Alright. It feels like I feel more power in my butt dyno. So sick! I'm super happy right now. I recommend everybody, first performance part you get for your car is an intake. my god, the more boost, the more turbo noises. Let's get it, go. So good! I don't even want to shift anymore. It makes these little chirps. And so sick, so good. Oh man, I really hope you can hear this. Yes, yes. All right, big straight, big straight. Oh man, I'm super happy with this. All right, I'm gonna go get food and hit the gym before I gotta go to work tonight. So, yep, I can go. Turbo. Oh. All right, so what did I say? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm going to get food. Gotta go to the gym. Gotta go to work tonight. I want to thank you all of you, everybody that watches these videos. I want to thank all of you for all the support I've been getting, for the likes, the comments, the subscribes. I really appreciate all of that. This is something I want to like chase. This is like the dream job, right? YouTube. Oh, the turbo's so good. Yes, stay tuned for more. I mean, we can only go up from here with performance parts. So, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. You guys, take it easy. All right, one more. I'm gonna floor it everywhere I go now. Holy shit. Oh god, so good. Now I'm stuck in traffic. Shouldn't have gone this way. Ugh, damn it.